What is up, y'all? Well, today we are in Golden Hawk, driving Golden Hawk. I've got a load to go pick up. Unfortunately, this is not how I like to do it. We have the GPS up here. As you guys can see, it's over my right shoulder. It's on the right hand part of your screen. Not really a big fan of that. I like the onboard GPSs now that I can actually see well enough to use them. But beggars can't be choosers, so I have taken this bad boy up to the shop to go put a GPS in it, but unfortunately there's no GPS for it. This is my trailer here. So I'm actually going to go and try to load up. I'll put a song here for the time being, that way you don't have to hear me talk and it's not silent while I struggle to back up and get this trailer going. Alright, I'm back. As you guys can tell, still not a pro. Still stink at driving. I consider this an oversized load, so we got the rotary beacon on. I'm going to stop here real quick and get out and show you. Let's put the air brake on. So, I have a rotary beacon. Don't have an oversized load, just the beacon. I've seen trucks going down the highway with just the beacon on, so not ideal, not what I'd have for my truck, but it works. Just like the GPS, not what I'd have in my truck, but it works. Measures speed, measures gas. It's alright. New engine sounds. That's also this guy up here. Joe is part of the mod. He's part of the mod. So instead of pulling into the little green beacon area, we're going to stop here. Yeah, I'm looking around, trying to be as professional as possible, guys. Because if I'm playing a game that's a simulator, I want it to be as realistic as possible. So, new mods. A lot has changed since I met you guys, since you guys last saw one of my videos. Newer loads, so heavier loads. Doing more heavy haul. I bought a couple of new trucks, but I'm waiting for the big time to reveal those. See, that guy's hauling a heavy load, oversized load, giant helicopter. That guy's just hauling containers. New traffic, new buildings, a lot's going on. New engine sounds. So, like, even the turn signals are new engine sounds. I'll point more things out. Yeah, I got realistic cars, more dense traffic. Not sure if you guys remember that from last time. Golden Hawk has a new 18-speed Eden Fuller transmission in it, so good for Golden Hawk. I'm actually going to over-rev this because we are going up onto that on-ramp. More new highway patrol vehicles. Oh yeah, a little bit of loss of power there, but new vehicles. Tried to have it so that I could have extra accessories in the truck. Trying to get a new... Oh, you stink! Trying to have new, like an onboard GPS in this truck, but we all know how that went. I still can't drive that well, guys, so bear with me. You'll see some crashing. Hopefully you all enjoy it. But one of the main things I wanted to talk about is what the heck happened to Allie Knight. For those of you who don't know, Allie Knight was a channel that I subscribed to right as I got this game. And she used to drive big rigs for Jim Palmer. So, during this past semester, driving big rigs was kind of hard for me because I had to study up a lot, and I'll do a vlog about that. So I couldn't catch a lot of Allie Knight's videos, and that kind of stunk for me, because that was one thing that made me happy, was watching all your guys' videos, Allie Knight's, a lot of you guys who collect cars, Derek Morey, you know, I could list a bunch of people, but you don't want to hear that. So I had like absolutely no time to watch your videos, so by the time that I would get time to watch, I'd be lost in the loop. You know, I'd be like 3 weeks behind on videos. So after a while, every person who actively follows the YouTube channel learns, you know, you got to pick and choose your battles, you got to pick and choose what videos you want to watch. Otherwise, you're just going to get lost in a programming schedule. So, that being said, I really didn't watch too much YouTube. I just, from now on, I'm just watching what I can. Videos are still lost in people's archives. I heard people were getting unsubscribed from channels. So, and that YouTube is a scary place for a lot of you guys who relied on, I believe it's Google AdSense. I wanted to say Patreon, but no, that's where people kind of support you. So, I did a video about that, and that was so long ago. Like, my last videos were Spanish videos where I actually had to sit in front of a camera and talk to you guys in Spanish. So, not the funnest thing for me, not really what I'm interested in. This guy is going horribly slow. That's why I hit the engine brake. I hope I don't hit him. Oh, you would. This is one heck of a hill, too. Come on, baby, don't stall out on me. We're going to go into low gear for this. But yeah, not really a big fan of doing those Spanish videos. You guys will find out later my fate of if I have to do more. So, but yeah, so Allie Knight stopped driving, and now her channel's more about traveling, which, okay, not what I signed up for, but, and as of late, I haven't watched any of her new videos. So, if you guys want to talk to me about Allie Knight, just please pardon me. I won't be able to keep up and have an active conversation with a lot of her new videos. Here's a new mod right in front of me. This guy who keeps hitting the brakes, who's also a state patrolman, highway patrol. I believe that's highway patrol. No, just a regular standard Ford Taurus. They keep hitting the brakes, and the van in front of him, who's just going 20 miles below the speed limit, that's also part of a new mod. So, I'm not double clutching, guys, because again, I need to pay attention. It's been a while since I drove. So, but no, so yeah, Can't really talk about Allie Knight that much. I liked her channel back when she was driving trucks. So, but, you know, everybody changes. I mean, I started my channel out as mostly diecast anyway, collecting, customizing, and we all know I've grown. You know, I do vlogs, I do trucking talks, I do a bunch of different things now. My channel was Kevin A. Creedon for a reason, so you guys kind of got to know who I was. And, well, as much as I miss the trucking videos from Allie Knight, you know, it's her channel. Let her do what she wants. It would be nice to have more trucking videos. Supercar Garage USA, I know you asked me about if I watched another trucking channel, and unfortunately I forgot their name. I think it had to do something with like Tennessee Trucker. But yeah, no, I don't watch them. I would love to find them. If you could drop a comment if you're watching this, that'd be super cool. I'd really appreciate it. So that's that. It's really weird. Another thing I'm noticing is it seems like the more the years go on, the more a lot of diecasters experience what I like to call burnout. You know, you can only hunt for so long and keep getting new stuff, such as like supers or, you know, the chase cars for whatever brand you collect. You know, like White Lightnings for Johnny Lightning, which came back, which I'm super happy about, and they're just killing it. M2 does gold chases where they'll have a little bit of gold on them. Gold Strike by Racing Champions, who's also back, which is awesome. Who else? You know, I'm noticing that there's burnout with a lot of these channels that a lot of people would watch that were like super popular. So, and that's one thing, like, I noticed you either collect for a while and your luck starts running out. You can't find anything that you wanted. Everybody else seems to find cool cars, and then you go to a store to collect, and you know, the pegs are either overstocked with fantasy models that you don't like, or models that you just weren't going to buy, or they're not stocked at all. I'm suffering that in my area. So, but another thing with that is you go to a different town, you know, maybe go to a store that you usually don't go to, and you find cars. Surprising, I know. So, what I really want to get into now, but they're so expensive, I'd like to start collecting more semi-trucks, because I love semi-trucks, guys, you know. And it's just, I bought into a lot of the folklore, a lot of the myths, a lot of the legends of being your own boss, owning your own rig, going state to state, eating in the greasy spoon, being alone for hours on end, which to me sounds kind of cool sometimes. You know, you don't have to put up with such personality conflicts. Like, I had a professor who I was like, oh god, this person's class again, yay. I'm not going to say who it is in this video, and I probably won't defame them. But it's just like, you know, I mean, I know a lot of you guys probably get that with your job, and if you don't, I'm happy for you. You're one in a million. But you get like a boss or a superior or even a coworker. In my case, there were like students, or, well, I guess I could be all fancy and intellectual and say peers, who after a while, it was like, alright, dude, we get it. You're this person, you're super that, you're great at school, blah, blah, blah. You live on campus, you drive a Camaro, you drive a Corvette, you drive a Mustang, you know, or you drive a Maserati, which I saw 3 of at school. You know, you're the coolest guy at university. After a while, it gets old. But they can't really help that. I mean, not everybody likes me, and I don't like everybody, so simple math. But I'm also starting to get into the headspace where I don't care anymore. So, I mean, I want to take care of those who I like. I want to be around people who like me for who I am. But with a semi-truck, it's different, you know? You don't have to worry about, okay, is this truck going to like me? Are we going to have conversation? Nah, there's none of that. You just get in, turn the key twice, she starts up for you, pop her in the gear, you start moving. And that's kind of why I always gravitated towards trucks. Plus, any vehicle I saw could be a rolling canvas. Oh, come on, brother. You're a fellow trucker. You're bobtailing. You know. You know this. Come on, you're a brother of the road. Why are we going so slow? Now I gotta jump through all these hoops and gears. Oh, boy. Come on, catch, please, catch. I had to hit the clutch anyway. Oh, and we're still in neutral. What the heck? Oh, and now we're still in 1 low. There we go, 5 low. Ugh. But yeah, I mean, even that, I didn't hit anything, and the truck's grinding gears, but still. You know, this hasn't really sold me on the, oh, well, the trucking life is difficult. No. Trucking life, yeah, it's difficult, but if you're really passionate and you really love what you do, grindy. If you love what you do, you'll enjoy it. I mean, you won't feel like you're working. Like, this is a game, and I know, you know, it's a video game, so it's something that people do to relax, myself included. But to me, I feel like maybe if my site was great, I could do this for a living. But my site isn't that good, so driving's definitely out. Driving's out of the question, and then, you know, driving professionally for a company is definitely out of the question. So, and I talked to several people about it. One professor was like, oh, well, you're going to be my trucking expert, you know, because we had to do a paper where we had to talk about our expertise and why we were going to end this social issue. And he's like, you know, if I ever need to know anything about trucking, I will ask Kevin. So Kevin is a trucking expert. And I'm like, oh, man, you have no idea. I'm not. I only know a little bit, man. I don't know everything. You know, I couldn't really tell you what brand of truck is which and what's good for what. You know, which one shifts like a dog. International, not that great at shifting, from what I've seen. Peterbilt 579, not a fun truck to drive. Mostly Kenworths, the older Kenworths like the 900W or the W900L. You know, just personal preference really. The 389 by Peterbilt, whoo, that's a great truck. Kenworth K100, one of the best cab overs you will ever own / drive. I'm going around this guy, but you know, it was just one of those things. And this was the same professor who's like, man, I hate driving. I'm like, really? You hate driving? Why don't? And I didn't say this to him, but I'm thinking this. Like, why don't you sell your car, use public transportation, or Uber when you can't get public transportation because the bus comes every half an hour, and then it's likely to run late, and you're sharing a bus with a bunch of other people. You know? But I didn't say that. What I did ask was, well, do you like standing around waiting for people to come get you and do things with you? You know? But at some point, it's whatever. My gripe is, half the time I think I might be a better driver than some of the paratransit drivers that pick me up. And then I go on the bus, I'm lumped in with everybody else who's on the bus, and where I live, unfortunately, it's a door-to-door service for the handicapped, so of course you get a lot of mentally handicapped people. I mean, one girl, whew, screaming and crying, and then every time a song would change on the bus, she would just yell, shut up, and then she'd start singing along to it. Or anytime anybody started talking, she'd just yell, shut up. And after a while, you get used to it, but it's still like, geez, man. I gotta be with this person. This is difficult. I mean, I'm no saint whatsoever, guys. I'm also not the easiest to live with. I'm not the easiest to get along with. You know, it's one of those never meet your heroes type thing. And I'm sorry if I'm your hero, but I gotta be honest here. I'm no hero. I'm no inspiration to anybody, really. You know, there's plenty of better people out there for you, so don't look up to me, man. Just an average guy, and I am trailing this guy. Jeez. But it is what it is, guys. You know, it is one of those never meet your heroes if I'm your hero type guy. You know, it's a never meet your hero situation, and if I'm your hero, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, okay, you want the delivery very soon. Alright. 21 minutes, we'll make it in time. That usually pops up within an hour of delivery. And I'm just going to roll right through this. There we go. Alright, we got a turn coming up, so we're probably getting on the highway real soon. I'm going to drop it into 7th low. Which I don't like to do, because then I start getting pretty high on the tack, and I worry about this truck. Engine brake time. Drop her into 6 high. Turn that engine brake off. Boy, oh boy. And we're going downhill. Engine brake time. So I don't know what I'm getting myself into. If there's a stop down here, if there's a car down here, looks like there's a stop. It's an intersection. We'll go put it in 5th high. Clutch brake. Gently ease her on out there. Get a little feel of what's going on. There goes the car. Turn signal would probably be best. Hit her. Just slam on the gas on this. Making a wide turn. Ugh. But there we go, guys. We're almost there. And I mean, like, seriously, almost. But yeah, that's just my little rant and rave. Hope you guys liked it. Oh, let me go, let me go, let me go. Sweet! Right through the yellow. You know, it's just, again, I probably covered all these topics in a similar video. But I thank you guys for tuning in. You're going to watch me drop this. We're going to just pull right in. Because backing up takes a lot of time, guys. And when I drop, just to go drop this trailer off, I'm going to play a song for you as well. So, hopefully you guys like it. Due to copyright purposes, I can only use certain music, so. And that was my turn. Stupid Kevin. Yeah, we're up on the sidewalk. That guy's like, oh dear, don't hit me! But, alright, here we go, here we go, here we go now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this will be fun for all of us, guys. Oh man. Alright, this is where this talking stops and we just play a song. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. As for me, that's the end of that, and video will be up if you guys are watching it. I take a little bit of time to make these videos, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully it wasn't for naught. And have fun, be cool, enjoy your day, all that other YouTube commentator stuff. Alright, have a good one.